Hi, I was hoping you could tell me what state Springfield is in.
Listen, when I get a hold of you, I'm going to use your head for a bucket and take my house at your brain.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Don't remember that one. Don't remember that. Don't remember that. Don't remember that term. I don't remember that term at all. Paint your house with brains. I don't remember that term at all. I don't remember that term at all. At all.
Hello, Internet. Well,
Paint your house with my brain. I don't remember that term at all. Never heard of that term. That 70s show. X-Files. So you paint your brains with a bucket. Never heard of that term before, Mo.
The Simpsons came out in a simpler time when cell phones were the size of bricks, and the word fleek hadn't earned itself a place in the dictionary. Speaking of the dictionary, though, Homer's catchphrase of dough was actually added a few years ago, and it's where
in the Oxford Dictionary, yes.
Meh comes from.
Meh.
Right from the Quickie Mart, the prototype of internet trolls, the
Cover guy.
Truly a cultural icon.
Oh, Minecraft Maggie.
Nearly 3 decades of one huge mystery about the series.
32 years of The Simpsons. Yeah, where do The Simpsons live? That's a good question. For 32 years. So where is Springfield based in?
The show has taunted viewers for years by giving information.
Now, according to what now, guys, I actually have done research, okay, on some looking. I did some research, okay, before I found this video. There's like 15 towns in the USA called Springfield, okay? Guess what, though? We have one of those here in Michigan, but Springfield, Michigan was number 13 out of the 15 Springfields. And the question is, what is Springfield? Where's the real Springfield at? Yes, it's a capital in Illinois. There's also one here in Michigan, in near Battle Creek, Michigan. And there's also a Shelbyville also here in Michigan, but they're nowhere near each other. Shelbyville's near, I think, Gun Lake, near that Gun Lake Casino or something. So, yeah. Where the Springfield is actually from is the question. Woo! Also, we'll look in a minute where it is, because right now I want to check something real quick here. As of doing this, I am uploading the videos, trying to get the channel working perfectly now. And we got a surprise coming up tomorrow. Or tonight, because of how tired I am. I'm going to try and clean these cameras off and do some other things I want to do. So, here we go, guys.
That would make it virtually impossible for anyone to determine exactly where Springfield is. Notice, though, that I said virtually impossible, because after sifting through the evidence, there is more than enough proof to deduce where the Simpsons actually reside. Today, we're closing the books on one of Primetime's longest-running riddles. Now, hold on to your comment hand, all you walking Simpsons encyclopedias. I'm sure you're just waiting to point out that there are tons of jokes and references in The Simpsons that contradict each other. What about that time in The Simpsons movie, for instance, when Flanders says that the 4 states that border Springfield are Ohio, Nevada, Maine, and Kentucky? No
impossible!
Or ever could exist. Well, stupid, sexy Flanders.
Mount Everest?
Fair point. But here's the thing. The running jokes about where Springfield is are mostly there to throw off would-be theorists. So if we want to determine where Springfield really is, we need to look for evidence that's given when the show isn't joking about the impossibility of its location. Preference also goes to episodes that are older, both because they're less likely to present Springfield as a place that couldn't exist, and because many diehard Simpsons fans consider episodes after season 9 to be non-canonical because the show changed executive producers. Got all that? Good.
Okay.
We have a mystery to solve. Since The Simpsons takes so much pride in never revealing its big mystery, our best tactic to prove where Springfield is to work backwards and eliminate where it isn't. 50 states is a lot to cover, so let's knock out a bunch right off the bat. In Season 5, Bart wins a call-in contest at Springfield's local radio station and gets to choose between a grand prize of $10,000 or an elephant. Bart picks the elephant, hijinks ensues, and Homer gets stuck in the La Brea tar pit. So what's this have to do with Springfield's location? Well, the radio station Bart calls is named KBBL, and it's
that helps it out.
Of other Simpsons episodes.
That helps out a lot.
First several seasons. So we can say that it is indeed a permanent fixture in Springfield and not just some one-off joke a random writer came up with. Why does this matter?
Conan O'Brien!
In the 1920s, the Federal Communications Commission established
FCC
for radio station call letters. All states east of the Mississippi River would have call letters that started with W.
Michigan.
ABC's New York radio station WNYC, and stations west of the mighty Mississippi would start with the letter K. Springfield's KDL
Like K-
thus could not be in any of the 26 states that are.
Or, okay, and for example, like Fox Denver, like, okay, there's a Fox affiliate in Denver called KVR. Okay, there's a Fox affiliate in Denver, Colorado called KDVR. Get it? KDVR? KDVR. Raise K. DVR. That's abbreviation for Denver, Colorado. KDVR. And that's in Denver, Colorado. Now, Michigan starts with W. Michigan, W, starts with W. Like WMT, CBS, WXMI, our Fox affiliate here in lovely Michigan, RGR. But there's one for Fox affiliate, it's weird, okay? WFUP. Fox Up. I'm not kidding. There's a channel in upstate Michigan called Fox Up. FOX space UP. Fox Up. It kind of sounds like something else, doesn't it? But no, it covers the U.S. Covers the whole Upper Peninsula. That's the only Fox affiliate in the Upper Peninsula. So yeah, it's confusing.
Completely east of the Mississippi River. Minnesota and Louisiana are the exceptions, with stations that start with both K and W.
Okay.
For now, but still,
Confusing.
there goes half the country in one fell swoop.
Yep.
How has no one figured this out yet? Seriously, people, do your research. Then again, maybe I've spoken too soon, because from here it gets a lot trickier. We get some good geographical clues from the season 7 episode Bart on the Road. Bart manages to get a fake ID, rents a car for spring break, and ends up getting himself and his friends stranded in Knoxville, Tennessee. On the road from Springfield to Knoxville, the group drives through Branson, Missouri, stopping to listen to the smooth crooning of Andy Williams. And if you're wondering who Andy Williams is, don't worry. People watching that episode at the time it was aired probably didn't know who Andy Williams was.
I don't know who that- no.
Reference. Anyway,
Sorry, I don't even know who that is either.
Branson is in the southwest corner of Missouri, and Knoxville is
Too far to go.
Bart would have had to take a pretty major detour to get to Branson if their point of origin was in Louisiana, Arkansas, or Texas, so we can eliminate all of those.
Not necessarily.
The car is one of those duck boats that goes from water to land. They ain't driving to Tennessee from Hawaii. No big surprise.
Wait,
Hawaii
what?
table. In the same episode,
What?
we see a map of all the nuclear
What?
reactors in the United States above Homer's workstation. When the camera zooms in, we can see California, Nevada, and Utah completely, and none of their reactors are labeled Springfield. Another 3 states.
Okay.
Dust. Now we need to
What?
know the topography of Springfield. We know that Springfield has mountains from episodes like Mountain of Madness, Mr. Plow, and King of the Hill. Not to be confused with this one.
Damn, Bobby.
Sorry, I swear my New Year's resolution is to stop doing impressions. In the Simpsons episode King of the Hill, Homer gets in shape and is hired by a protein bar company.
Andy Williams.
Murder Horn, the tallest mountain in Springfield. In one scene, we see Homer sucking on oxygen tanks, which his guides packed to prevent altitude sickness. According to WebMD, altitude sickness is extremely rare below 8,000 feet above sea level. Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and
Andy
Oklahoma
Williams.
all have highest points that are shorter than that 8,000 foot mark. 2.4 kilometer mark. So they're all out. That means we're down to our final 9. Alaska, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. This isn't a surprise.
Andy
Definitely
Williams.
not Alaska. In the Simpsons movie, the entire family uproots from Springfield and moves to Alaska. We even see them entering the state for the first time, so Alaska is out. We've got a couple of clues.
Andy Williams.
Western states as well. In the season 5 episode, Boy Scouts in the Hood. Clearly, I live the thug life myself. Bart and his junior camper troop get lost when they go whitewater rafting. Homer tries to navigate using a map of Krusty Burger locations and says,
Andy Williams.
Hey, they're in New Mexico.
According to Wikipedia, Howard Andrew Williams was an American singer.
Seasons to season 7's king-size Homer. In it, Homer gets
Oh,
get 850
Andy Williams died in 2012. That's sad.
Never been early for work. Quote,
Except for all those daylight savings days.
this eliminates Arizona because it's the only state in the lower 48 that doesn't observe daylight savings time. Jeez, Arizona, way to be different. At least it's simpler than Australia's daylight
Oh,
savings time system.
Andy, Arizona's wacky.
Seriously, did you know
Damn!
we have half-hour time zones, and the continent is divided in 2.
My head hurts. Well, technically, I know Libya is like 8.5 hours ahead of us too. book I'm using is outdated. Maybe 8.5 hours ahead of us, but dang, Australia's worse than we are.
How does this make any sense?
In Korea.
Another big geographic clue is Springfield's proximity to water. Besides the fact that one of Springfield's odd residents is a grizzled old sea captain, we see in numerous episodes that Springfield is near the ocean. Homer and Marge take a romantic walk on the beach in And Maggie Makes 3 from season 6. Bart and Lisa track down Krusty the Clown disguised as a longshoreman in Bart the Fink, and Marge and Homer reunite and declare themselves soulmates at a lighthouse in El Viejo Misterioso de Nuestro Homer. Yeah, that's an episode that appeared in season 8. Well, we don't have a solid indication that Springfield is a beach town necessarily. It's safe to say that it must be a short distance from the coast. As a result, all remaining landlocked states are out. Sayonara to Idaho, Montana, Colorado, and Wyoming. And that, my friends, leaves us with 2, Washington State and Oregon. These 2 states are really similar. Their geography, climate, topography, and demographics are pretty close to identical, but there's an incredibly minor detail that helps us eliminate Springfield from one of them. And it's so small that I can guarantee that even the most hardcore of Simpsons aficionados might have missed it. Which one is it? Place your bets in the comments now, then let me know if you won. Ready? In the season 7 episode, Much Ado About Nothing, a bear wanders into Springfield, leading an angry mom to demand protection from the bears. Mayor Quimby establishes a bear patrol, and when Homer next opens his paycheck, he's outraged to see a $5 tax for this new government service. But if you zoom in on that paycheck, on the left side, 3 rows down, the paycheck indicates that $10.45 were withheld by state tax. Why does this matter? Because there are 9 states in the U.S. with no state-level income tax. Alaska, Florida, Nevada, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Wyoming, and last but not least, Washington State. Ay caramba, we have...
So Springfield's in Oregon.
Is Springfield, Oregon. Now, admittedly, no single small town could have every single feature that the Simpsons have ascribed to the fictional Springfield over the years, but geographically and based on clues hidden throughout the series, Oregon is indeed the best fit, with a little bit of everything. Coastline, forests, deserts,
it's like Michigan,
and gorges. Oh man, I'm starting to feel like the Oregon Board of Tourism.
We don't have mountains in Michigan, but still. Look at most of that stuff.
A cow over the results. There's one more piece of evidence to consider, and it comes from the creator of the series himself, Matt Groening. Some diehard Simpsons fans might remember that before The Simpsons was its own show, it was a series of short cartoons on the Tracy Ullman Show. Matt Groening was a cartoonist whose most popular cartoon at the time, Life in Hell, had caught the attention of the makers of that show, who then asked him to pitch cartoons for the series. Groening wanted to make sure that he would retain all ownership over Life in Hell, so he pitched a cartoon to the Tracy Ullman Show on the fly. As he improvised his way through this pitch, he named the patriarch after his own father, Homer, and he said that the family would live on Evergreen Terrace, the same street that he grew up on as a child. Want to guess where Matt Groening is from? Yeah, Portland, Oregon. In an interview with Smithsonian Magazine, Groening said that he initially wanted to name each character after a street from Portland, and for a while he succeeded, turning Portland's Flanders Street, Lovejoy Street,
and you gotta be kidding me,
into recurring characters on the series.
That's funny.
Oregon is just a short.
Oh, that's funny because guess what? The street called Flanders is called N.E. Flanders. Ned Flanders, get it? N.E. Ned. Ned Flanders. N.E.D. Ned Flanders. That's kind of close, don't you think?
Short trip south on Interstate 5 from Portland. Even though the Simpsons Springfield is meant to be an anonymous all-American city, it's been set in Oregon from the very first pitch. But hey, that's just a theory.
A theory.
And cut.
Woo!
And to keep your family warm this winter, it takes Bryant.
Your local Bryant dealer is Bartholomew Heating and Cooling, Kalamazoo.
This is Courtney Perno with another reason to love Bet Rivers Online Casino. The Bet Rivers team is the #1 online casino operator in all of the United States, and they bring that unparalleled track record of customer satisfaction to Michigan. Bet Rivers is the trusted partner of Michigan's Little River Casino and customer
Little
service
River
provider
Casino.
New members
Little River,
your favorite
mad
restaurant,
to
and Bet
now.
Rivers will match your
YouTube.
with a winner. But if Bet Rivers
Not available in what areas? Well, if it's not available in the permanent parts of Michigan, why are you guys doing it then? I don't know what you want, girl. My Lord. I don't know what I want. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, YouTube. What's on? Huh, who knows?
At Capella University, we know the world is pretty smart.
Wicked smart.
So we made FlexPath smart enough that you can finish the bachelor's degree in business you started in 18 months for $18,000.
There's a clicker.
Capella University. Don't just learn smarter.
For the entire year of 2021, every time someone subscribes to this channel, I'm donating 10 cents to charity. And last month, 3 million people subscribed to the channel, which means I'm gonna give away this $300,000.
You're gonna give me a cent because I'm fucking stupid and I don't make no money. My YouTube channel sucks, which I don't care. Yeah, right. If Mr. Beast came here, that'd be funny. That'd be nice. But
What's up, gamers? In this video, I have a free store. Much like I did in real life, where I let people go in a store and I let them...
free shit! I mean, wasn't Mr. Beast actually watch your stuff? If Mr. Beast came on this channel and saw what I made, I think I'd lose. I think I'd lose a lot of money. If he'd give some money, that'd be nice, but I don't think he would. If he did, that'd be nice. Yeah, if Mr. Beast donated some money to me, I'd be happy. But chances of that happening is... Actually, wait, no. Chances of that happening is like, what, 1 in a trillion? Wait a minute. Mr. Beast subscribing to this year. Mr. Beast giving me money this year. What the chances of that happening is like, I don't know. 1 in 55 million? Okay. The chance of Mr. Beast giving me money is like 1 in 55 million. It's like 1 in 55 million. But I should tell him, he should challenge to me, if you have under 500 subscribers, you're in. If you have under 500 subscribers, you're in.
Right,
The minimum is you have to have at least 10 subscribers. Now, if I was able to do it, if I was able to tell Mr. Beast to challenge, I challenge for you. Challenge is you have to have at least 10 subscribers. You have to have between 10. Now, Mr. Beast watches. I would have to tell him 2 things. 2 criteria you have to reach. 1, you have to have at least 10 subscribers. 2, you can have no more than 500 subscribers to apply for this challenge. Now, the chances of that happening, I know, is very, very slim, but I have more than 10 subscribers, and I have under 500 subscribers, so I think I would qualify for the challenge. But the chances of it ever happening, I think, is like I said, 1 in 55 million chance of me doing it. Besides, if he actually let me do a challenge or something, I tell him, come on. I tell him the only thing I really want to do is just to get some more numbers in, so I can, make some quality content, because I make, decent content, but still, I get people to watch it. I mean, I use a better computer. But, my internet's good enough, but I wish I had a better computer, better equipment, but you do what you have, so yeah. I know it's very, very slim. I think I'm taller than he is, anyways. Besides, chance of meeting someone like him is, like I said, very, 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 very slim. Which I really don't care. I mean, if he actually came on my channel, I'd have a heart attack or something like that. Thing is, though, if he sent me some coin, I would be telling him to send. You know where you send the coin to, right? Where? To my PO box. You send a coin to the PO box. Oh, by the way, I went to Mr. B's. Besides, I already went to Mr. B's. They have good food. Too bad you don't own the company. What do you mean? There's a dairy down the road for me called Mr. B's. Mr. B's. They wouldn't believe me. Type in dairy bar. It's called Mr. D's Dairy Bar.
What's up, guys? Mr. Fake Supreme Hoodie here today, and as you
Mr. Supreme Hoodie here. I feel like crap. I feel like I would never have a. I mean, still, I do whatever I can to keep my YouTubers happy. Okay, you see here, we got T-Series, PewDiePie, CoComelon, our top three who have the Ruby Play Button. Then we got another company, Set India, Kids Dieting Show, WWF, 5 Minute Crafts, Luke Nanny, Zemi Company, don't know it, don't know him. Dude Perfect is number 15. Mr. Beast is number 16 with 54,254. Sorry, Mr. Beast has this now, guys. Mr. Beast has this 54,200,332 people. He beat Marshmallow, guys. Marshmallow has 51,617,290. Marshmallow has. Okay, don't know. Taylor Swift has 41. Wow, Taylor Swift's number 36 of 50. Ellen's number 49, which, if you know something about Ellen, you know that she's losing it. And currently, I found out recently that Ellen is losing it. Top 100 YouTubers. Top 100 on YouTube. Now, I was thinking, what do you mean? Well, PewDiePie is I hate to tell you guys, but PewDiePie is doing pretty good. The thing is, though, guys, I think people are finding out that I heard recently I was watching the report of Ellen. A former employee worked for her told me that they think Ellen was losing it. Which I never actually watched Ellen, period. So,
America's favorites.
and you know, you have to be careful what you say in front of Ellen, or you get yelled at. I'm better off being on Jackass. If I had to be on something stupid, I'd be on If I had to tell a kid do what I do all the time, tell him to get that, I'll be on Jackass. Heck, I'll be on something I don't like watching. Heck, I'll be on Jackass. Heck, I'll be on Dr. Phil. Actually, I prefer Dr. Phil. If I had a choice to be on Ellen or Dr. Phil, I'll take Dr. Phil any day. I'll be fucking drunk watching Dr. Phil before I be on Ellen's show. I'll tell you right now, guys, I'll be on Dr. Phil before I go anywhere else. Actually, I'm going to be on correction. Okay, I'll be on Dr. Phil, Jerry Springer, or Steve Wilkos before I ever go on Ellen's channel. Yeah, Oprah would be nice too, but, you know, Oprah quit. So I wouldn't mind being on Dr. Phil, Steve Wilkos, or Jerry Springer. I'm kidding, I would be on one of those shows. Like I said, I'd be on anything. Oh, I have a cell phone made it sound. I had an original cell phone like that too. W7? WXP. I don't know who you are. The Simpsons. The Simpsons! Do 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 do. Wow, it's already 11 o'clock already. Wow. Dope 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 dope. Do 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 do. Dope dope dope. Do 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 do. Beep beep. Don't know what that is. Kiki! I don't know what yeah, other stuff is. I'm just trying to get some filler in. Let me throw up. Tom and Jerry! Since 1940 and still in production as today. Meow! Meow! Tom and Jerry. I know all this stuff. Most of the stuff I know. Wish I had a better life. Well. DuckTales, never seen that before. I'll be back in a second, guys. Stop filming that.